Hi, you guys. Welcome back for our daily practice questions. It is day 343, and as always, I like to first start with my introduction and disclaimer before getting started with our questions for today. So, for those of you who are familiar with me, hey y'all. For those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Dr. Brittany Weinstock, a family nurse practitioner and the founder and CEO of the Nursing Studio. I provide resources, tools, review courses, review videos, review books, digital flashcards, Q banks, one-on-one sessions, and more to assist nurses as well as nurse practitioners with success on their boards as well as in practice. I've been doing this since 2015, assisting nurses and nurse practitioners internationally with exam success. But y'all know my disclaimer and reminders that we know there's no absolutes in medicine. We treat on a patient by patient basis, and any of the questions that you see here, I have designed and created based on the current guidelines that are being tested on the ANCC as well as AANP exam. Now, any of my videos where I'm teaching on things that we currently do in practice, I will always say that so there's no confusion. So, with that being said, let's get into question number one for today. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you're not missing any of my videos. And if you would like to gain access to my NP Test Success Toolkit, it is free and linked in the description. The website is also linked in the description and houses all the resources that I do offer. And as always, I like to direct you to my business profile where it'll bring you here. If you simply go to Google and search The Nursing Studio, you'll be able to find my contact telephone number, link to my website, and testimonials from previous review students. All right, y'all, question number one for today. A provider promises a patient that she will call with test results by the end of the day. Even though the clinic is busy, she follows through and calls the patient before leaving. This is an example of, is it A, autonomy, B, fidelity, C, veracity, or D, beneficence? Take a moment and tell me what you got, y'all. All right, I always recommend reading the stem of the question first, as it allows you to slow down to ensure you're answering what is even being asked of you. So here the stem of the question states, this is an example of. So we have a provider who has promised the patient that she will call with the test results by the end of the day. Even though the clinic is busy, she follows through and calls the patient before leaving. This is classic of B, fidelity, following through with your promises, faithfulness. Question number two, a 68-year-old man's post-bronchodilator spirometry shows an FEV1 of 45%. What gold stage does this represent? Is it A, gold stage 1? Is it B, gold stage 2? Is it C, gold stage 3? Or is it D, gold stage 4? Take a moment and tell me what you got, y'all. All right, and stem of the question here states, what gold stage does this represent? So the FEV1 is 45%, so this would be gold stage 3. So C, gold stage 3. Remember, in gold stage 3, it runs anywhere from 49% to 30%. And then lastly, question number 3, a 4-year-old with acute otitis media has a history of a penicillin allergy with hives and facial swelling. What is the best first-line alternative? Is it A, amoxicillin and clavulanate? Is it B, azithromycin? Is it C, cefdinir? Or is it D, high-dose amoxicillin? Take a moment and tell me what you got. All right, stem of the question, what is the best first line alternative? So we're treating acute otitis media, but the patient has a penicillin allergy. So you know that first line therapy for acute otitis media is amoxicillin. But if you're penicillin allergic, you want to go with your azithromycin. So remember, first line therapy is amoxicillin. Second line is augmentin. But remember, augmentin is amoxicillin plus clavulanate or clavulanic acid. So that still has the penicillin component. So when you have a penicillin allergy, you go directly to the azithromycin. So B is your best answer. And my Brittany's Brilliance, I always tell y'all for acute otitis media to think of the A's. Acute otitis media starts with an A, acute. And then first line starts with an A, amoxicillin. Second line starts with an A, augmentin. And the third line or alternative with a penicillin allergy starts with an A also, and it says azithromycin. All right, you guys, I hope you found this helpful. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with whoever you may think may find this beneficial as well. But y'all know what to do. Y'all make sure y'all meet me back here. And if you need any of the resources that I do offer, feel free to reach out to the Nursing Studio. You can give us a call. You can shoot us a text message or an email. And as always, everything that I do offer is linked in the bio of this channel, including my website. And as I mentioned previously, my website is also linked in the description of this video. All right, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Y'all make sure y'all meet me back here. Happy studying. Bye, y'all.